Piaget'S argues that we have to four stages of cognitive development. First, the sensory motor stage. Second, the pre-operational stage. Third, the concrete operational stage. And fourth, the formal operational stage. Only once we have gone through all the stages, at what age can we are able to reach full human intelligence. The sensory motor stage of John Piaget is a crucial stage in a child's development. The sensory motor stage typically takes place within the first 2 years of a child's life. In this stage, the child begins to discover the difference between themselves and their environment. At this stage, the child uses his or her senses, such as a sense of touch, sight, and hearing. The child relies on seeing, touching, sucking, and feeling. Piaget calls this the sensory motor stage because the early manifestation of intelligence appear from sensory perceptions and motor activities.
Piaget's pre-operational stage is the second stage in his theory of cognitive development. It begins around age 2 and lasts until age 7. During this stage, children can think symbolically and engage in make-believe play. However, their thinking is still egocentric and lacks logic. The child's thinking during this stage is precognitive operations. This means that the child cannot use logic, transform, combine, or separate ideas. The child's development consists of building experiences about the world through adaptation and working towards the stage when it can use logical thought. So during the end of this stage, children can mentally represent events and objects and engage in symbolic play. It involves children developing essential cognitive abilities and characteristics such as symbolic thinking, egocentrism, animism, centration, lack of conservation, irreversibility, and limited logical thinking. Symbolic thinking is crucial for language and communication skills, while egocentrism can lead to misunderstandings. Animism may attribute human-like qualities to inanimate objects, while centration focuses on one aspect of a situation or object while ignoring other relevant factors. Lack of conservation and irreversibility can hinder understanding processes that can be undone. Limited logical thinking may result in magical thinking and conclusions based on superficial appearances. So it's important to know that not all children progress through the stage at the same rate and individual variation in stage. The concrete operational stage is the third stage in Piaget's theory of cognitive development. This period spans the time of middle childhood. It begins around age 7 and continues until approximately age 11, and is characterized by the development of logical thought. Thinking still tends to be very concrete, but children become much more logical and sophisticated in their thinking during this stage. While this is an important stage, it also serves as an important transition between an earlier stage of development and the coming stage where kids will learn how to think more abstractly and hypothetically. Important things that happen in the concrete operational stage include a great understanding of logic, reversibility, and conservation. Children also become less egocentric during this stage. Piaget determined that children in the concrete operational stage were fairly good at the use of inductive logic. Inductive logic involves from a specific experience to a general principle. Piaget determined that children in the concrete operational stage were fairly good at the use of inductive logic. Inductive logic involves going from a specific experience to a general principle. An example.
So, if I put this water into this lunch cup, what will happen? Is this still the same? Yes, of course, because it is the same amount of water that is put in the large cup. Very good, Krista.
Example of inductive logic would be noticing that every time you're around a cat, you have itchy eyes, nose, and a swollen throat. You might then reason from that experience that you are allergic to cats.
Jean Piaget's cognitive development theory outlines 4 stages of cognitive development, with the formal operational stage being the final stage. This stage typically occurs during adolescence and continues into adulthood. During the formal operational stage, individuals develop the ability to think in abstract and hypothetical terms.
Hey, baby, what are you doing?
I'm doing my assignment, Mom.
Do you need help?
No, Mom, I can do it.
Okay, just take your time. I will go to the kitchen and make you snack, okay?
Okay,
They
Mom.
can engage in systematic, logical, and deductive reasoning. This means that they can use general principles to solve scientific problems and make predictions about hypothetical situations. One of the key features of the formal operational stage is the ability to think hypothetically. Individuals can imagine and consider different possibilities even if they are not based on their own immediate experiences. This allows them to engage in hypothetical reasonings and think about what might happen in different scenarios. In addition, individuals in the formal operational stage can think in a more systematic and organized manner. They can understand and utilize scientific methods, analyze complex information, and consider multiple variables when solving
No, Mom, I can
problems.
do it.
Symbolic thinking also becomes more advanced during this stage. Individuals can use symbols such as words, numbers, and abstract concepts to represent and manipulate ideas. They have a greater understanding of languages, mathematics, and other symbolic systems. Metacognition, or thinking about one's own thinking, is another important aspect of the formal operational stage. Individuals can reflect on their thoughts, evaluate their reasonings, and consider different strategies for problem solving. Overall, the formal operational stage represents a significant shift in cognitive abilities. It allows individuals to think more abstractly, systematically, and hypothetically. These cognitive advancements contribute to enhanced problem-solving skills, logical reasonings, and ability to plan for the future.